I'm Robert Vale, Vice President of Starr-Camargo Bridge, Rio Grande City.
Robert, what's been happening today?
So today we are celebrating the passing of the Starr-Camargo Bridge Expansion Act. Basically, the act gives us authority to build and expand the current port, and it's giving us a time limit of about 65 years to get it done. Normally, the presidential permits now only allow 5 years to get it done. So this is a huge, huge help to get us to plan, construct, and get all the studies necessary.
Was it the case that before you sort of ran out of time and you lost the ability to expand?
So in 2016, Obama had signed another law that gave us authority to run the bridge in perpetuity. Looking at that legislation, it could have been argued that the time to expand was expired. So that's why we had to do this piece of legislation to make sure that we had the time to continue expanding to accommodate the traffic that we got.
Why is the expansion so important?
Well, the current bridge was built in 1966, so it's only getting older, and we're getting more and more traffic. We have to build another span to continue and to survive. What we want to do is to build a new span that would handle just the commercial traffic. We would use the existing bridge to handle passenger vehicle traffic.
The buzzword these days is nearshoring. Is your bridge benefiting from that?
Yes, we do have significant increase in not just the fuel and diesel trucks, but as well as dry cargo, construction materials, and other types. I mean, there's just a variety of commodities coming through here. It's amazing.
What's your time scale for the second span?
Well, so the legislation gives us 65 years. You know, I've never built a bridge. My grandfather is the one who built this one. So I hear it takes about 10 years, but with all the studies that you got to do, so it's going to be some time. But we got everything starts with the first step.
Do you have the funding for that, or just the increase?
So we'll have to get the funding through the banks. We're a privately owned bridge, so we don't go through we can't get public funds. We have to go through our banks to get the funding for that. But I think we have the ability to get it done.
And we also heard today plans for a cold storage facility.
Correct. That's correct. With Unitrade, with Eduardo Garza from Laredo, he's looking at investing in here and to go into partnership with us. So we're hoping to build a new cold storage facility right behind us here in the bridge property.
I know you're a bridge primarily, but do you have any involvement in the highways, getting through Rio Grande City to the expressways?
We don't really have direct involvement in that. We are working with TxDOT to do an expansion of 755 South. TxDOT likes it because it provides them a terminus to get to Mexico. We, as the bridge, would have to build a concrete road to connect to 755, but that's kind of how we can help each other out in that regard and alleviate the traffic between Pete Diaz and 755 North right now.
I've got to say, there was so much excitement here under the tent with all the speakers that you had, some very important VIPs, a lot of goodwill towards you, your father, and this bridge.
Yes, yeah. Well, it's a community, it's a family. You live here on the border. You see a lot of things on TV that's not necessarily the reality of what's on the ground. And the spirit of community between Camargo, Rio Grande City, Roma, Miguel Alemán, and all the ports along the border, Laredo, Nuevo Laredo, it's a different story than what you see on the TV.
Robert, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just thank you for all coming out, and whatever we can do to help, invite everyone to come out to the port and to visit Camargo, to visit Rio Grande City. I appreciate everybody's support, and looking forward to getting this project done.
Thank you so much for today's interview.
Thank you.